everyone from Free IT Education. Viewers, today we're going to learn about dictionary, and in this lecture we will learn about removing items in a dictionary, looping through the items in a dictionary, copying across the elements, the items of the dictionary into another dictionary, and possibly we'll talk about nested dictionary. So without any further delay, let's first learn about how to remove items in a dictionary. Okay. See, in the last lecture, we learned about how to create a dictionary. So dictionary is a key value pair, just to revise. And so the word which we are using, the keyword is called pop, and we just passing on the key, which is a model, and then which is we saying that we want to remove this item by passing this key, and it will remove the model from the dictionary when we print it. Let's say if you want to remove a year there, and it should remove the year and will leave it a brand and a model, and you can see that brand and model is left. Okay, so the pop is a keyword which will allow you to remove item in a dictionary. Okay, so there is another function called pop item, so that will remove the last inserted item. In version before Python 3.7, a random item is removed instead. Okay, so this pop item really matters which version of Python you are using. Okay, so in this one, what we're going to learn, as you can see that we got a dictionary here, and we are using pop item, and it basically removes the last item, which is this one here. Okay. Okay. The next thing we're going to learn is the keyword called del. So we use del for delete. So here is a dictionary, and we are saying that we want to remove an item which has a key called model, which is this one here, and then when you print it, it will show only year and a brand, and removing a model. Let's say if you want to remove it a brand using a del, so just pass on the key, and it should remove the item, and you can see that brand is removed and you only got model and a year. Okay, so del is another way to remove an item from the dictionary. Okay, so if you want to delete all the items in a dictionary, so is another way, which is something you can use, is called del this dictionary, and when you print it, so this will cause an error because this doesn't exist anymore, and you will come across that this dic, which is a variable, which is a dictionary, is not defined. So is it one way to just delete it, but this will cause an error, but you need to catch it, which we will learn try catch a block in the Python. Okay, but if you do know, if you want to avoid seeing the error, so you can use another way to delete all the items from the dictionary by using a clear built-in function. And then if you printed this basically shows as an empty dictionary. So this you can use it if you want to get the items in your program, and then you want to clear it, and then you want to get the items again and clear it. So that's another way to do it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to cover here, how to loop through in the items of the dictionary. So here we got this dictionary here, which has got 3 items in it, and then what we're saying, we are using a for loop here. In this for loop, we are saying that for x in this. What does that mean? This is the name of the dictionary, so it will say in this dictionary, get one at a time, and then start printing it. So as you can see that it is only passing on just the key, not the value. So we will learn how to get value, then we're going to learn key value pair as we did it in the last lecture. Okay, so this is the for loop which will allow you to get all the keys. Okay, so now in this example, what we're going to see, this is the dictionary, is here, and let's say if we add one more mileage, and we say 2000. Okay, and now we have got four items, four key and a value. And so now we're saying in this dictionary, pass on one element at a time, which is this. So this is basically the key. And if you remember in the last lecture when we said that the dictionary name in a square bracket, if you pass on the key, it will give you the value. Okay, so this time if we run it, so now we should get all the four items in that dictionary, which is Ford Mustang 1964, and this new key value pair. The value is called 2000, which is refers to mileage. Okay. Okay. So next one, if you remember in the last lecture, we use built-in function values, which means that this dictionary values, which means that get all values one by one and start printing it. So Ford Mustang 1964, that's how all values are printed here. And if you want to just add some one more item, so followed by comma, and then we can say location maybe. Let's say we call it Edinburgh, and then we run that, so it will give you all the four items in that dictionary. And as you can see that we got the fourth value Edinburgh here as well. So this is the key thing. So you can use the for loop is the key thing. So and then you can use some built-in function and get each value one at a time, and then you can start printing it. So this can be used in a Python programming for different logic. Okay. The next thing is you are interested to see all the keys, just the keys. So you're saying that this dictionary dot keys, give me all the keys one at a time, and you pass it on to this variable x. This could be anything, so you can just say y. It's not necessary it's x, so you can just be any variable, and you can pass on to this, and then it should print all the keys in that dictionary. Okay. Okay, so if you remember in the previous lecture, if you have not seen it, just watch the previous lecture about the dictionary, and where we cover the items, and you see that when we call the items, it will return a key value pair. So what we're seeing is a key and a value, so x and a y, which means like key and a value, and the way we just printed it out is just putting them into x comma y, which means this variable and that variable. So you can also, let's say, key and we, which means like if you want to say key and we, and then you just should give you the key value pair in a similar way, as you can see there, just for clarity. Okay, so that's how you can loop through the items of the dictionary. Okay, so next thing is we're going to talk about copy dictionary. So you cannot copy a dictionary simply by typing like this to this, because uh, dict2 will only be a reference to the dict1, and change made in the dict will automatically also be made into this. So we will use a built-in function which is called copy. So this built-in dictionary method, so function or a method is the same thing, so we can run that. So what we're seeing here, we're just saying that this is a dictionary, and I'm interested to copy all the elements into my deck. And when I print this new dictionary which has been created as the result of this, so it will copy across all the elements there. So this can be used when you want to get some elements in a dictionary, and then you want to copy and then that pass on to another method. So this is very powerful way to getting the elements of the dictionary. Okay, so copy is a built-in function. Okay, so another way to make a copy is to use the built-in function or a method called dict. So this is another way. As you can see that, so here we got a dictionary, and then what we're saying built-in function dict, and then you're saying passing on the name of the dictionary, and then you're passing on to assigning it to this variable which is data type dictionary. Okay, so if you want to confirm that, so you can also use a type function, and it should tell you that my dic is basically data type of a dictionary, as you can see that. So this is another way to confirm the elements copied across from this is basically a dictionary items. Okay. So another things we're going to learn about a nested dictionary. This is a bit complicated one. Sometime you want to create a nested dictionary, which is mean a dictionary within a dictionary. So which means like you have got here we have got an example of here we can see that a family tree where you say that child one and child one name and a year, and then you say child two and it is basically this is a dictionary, this is another dictionary, these are independent dictionary, and overall we have got the total, the final name for the whole dictionary is called my family, which contains three dictionary. So if you, so this if you remember we use um, a, initialization of the dictionary. So this child 2 is basically refers to this dictionary, and then when you print it, my family, it will print the whole items, and here you can see that this refers to this all items here, and then child 2, and this refers to this second dictionary, and then this child 3 is the third dictionary, and all of them is included into a curly bracket at the outside. So this is basically called nested dictionary. Okay, this is a very complicated concept, but is just need to get an idea about how nested dictionary can be created. So here is a good example. You can see that here we got let's say my child one is a one dictionary. So here we initialize the first, then the second, and then the third, and then in the final what we did, we just called all these dictionaries as a variable, passing and as the variable name, because these refers to dictionary, and we put them all these three dictionaries into one dictionary. So this is very great concept and a great way to combine multiple dictionary items into a single dictionary. So that will refers to call the nested dictionary. That's how the nested dictionary work. I hope this has been informative and you have understood this lecture. Please let me know how you are getting on. Subscribe to this channel, share with your friends so many people can benefit from this learning. So your trainer Abdurrahim Khan from Free IT Education. See you in the next lecture. Bye for now.